The goal of any good piece of art is to have enough there to hold the viewer for a length of time where they fall in love with the piece. And I think sometimes a title can add an extra bit of mystery or intrigue to the painting. Sometimes the title, I think, can be really obvious and highlight a specific element in the painting or a narrative that you're giving it. Other times, I think it's really interesting to invite the viewer to take a closer look. Recently, I published a piece to a Facebook group and received a lot of really interesting commentary based on the title that I gave the piece. And here is a look at the painting that I've called Ghost Hunter. Now, at first glance, you see that the barn takes up the foremost of the painting. So it is the first thing that we notice, and it was the first element that I introduced into the painting. But afterwards, I wanted to give it a little bit more of a story. I felt that although the lighting was really interesting and the barn itself was really gorgeous, upon further reflection, I wondered if there was enough to hold the viewer there. What I decided to do was introduce a little bit more life into the scene, and I wanted to bring in a bit of wildlife. So I cut out a snowy owl in various stages of flight and moved it around on my canvas to determine the best placement for it. Once I established that location and took a look at the kind of lighting that I could use to illuminate the scene, I changed it somewhat from the original painting. And you can see here, I've brightened and created a radiating glow, almost a spotlight, although it's subtle, on the owl and the mouse that it's after. I titled the painting Ghost Hunter because a snowy owl flies silently and they're white, and it has the nickname of being a flying ghost. So I thought that it might be an opportunity to invite the viewer a little closer and have a little bit more time with the painting. So get creative and think about the story or the narrative behind the artwork rather than just titling it according to the pretty picture before us. Think about how you want the viewer to relate with their heart. I think this is the secret to titling a painting and making it really another part of the creative process. If you find value in these videos that I'm creating for you for free here on YouTube, I would love if you shared or commented below to let me know what you think of the content. And if you want me to keep creating content like this for you and making it available for free, I would love nothing more than for you to drop a super thanks, which helps me to afford to continue creating videos like this. Thanks for being here, and I hope that your creative journey is off to a great start for 2023. Bye for now, friends.